What's good? What's good? This your boy AJ of the Deep Thought. I'm back at it again, once again. Ha yes sir. Yeah, man, I'm back at it with a brand new video. Y'all already know what it is. I ain't finna waste no time, so let's get it. So, how y'all doing? As y'all know, man, Katt Williams, his name has been all over the place since that infamous interview he did with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay, man. You know, a lot of people had a lot to say about it, and a lot of people felt the way about what he said, and a lot of people been upset, you know. Mainly now, you got Marlon Wayans. You know, shout out to Marlon Wayans, you know, the whole Wayans family. Marlon Wayans has been kind of going crazy about Cat Williams, and particularly about the brothers wearing dresses in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure everyone that's seen the Club Shay Shay interview with Cat Williams. Cat Williams spoke about, Martin wanted him to be in Big Mama House too. Y'all know what Big Mama House is. He wanted him to wear a dress. And Cat Williams, he declined it. He didn't want to have nothing to do with it. And he, just talked about, why we are susceptible to wearing dresses in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And Marlon Wayans felt the way about that. So we finna go and get into it. Shout out to the brother Big Ant of the Urban Politicians TV YouTube channel, man. He, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the reaction. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna go and get into it, man. So, like I said, shout out to the brother Big Ant of the Urban Politician TV YouTube channel, man. I will leave the links down in the description below. Let's check out what Marlon had to say about Cat Williams.
He's not wrong for
And
venting
right,
what he's venting because that's that man's experience.
right. And
So I can't strip him of
and
that.
that's what
When there's something like that happening, everybody wants to run to that,
yeah, man.
and that's fine. And like I said, he's a funny dude. I known Cat since we, like back in the day. You know what I mean? Like we did a movie together, Behind the Smile, with my brother Damon. That he never put it out, but I remember Cat doing stand up back then. And he was funny. And then Damon put him on My Wife and Kids. Like my family.
God, pow pow.
Right.
That's Chinese.
That's why people don't
yeah.
just be saying nonsense, because my family's love, right? So it's not about, we don't play all these cat games and breaking people down. I've worked with everybody. Mark Curry used to go on the road with my brother Damon and destroy. I'm here to get the best nutrients out of life and out of the experience. And I mean, and that's what we need to celebrate more. I'm tired of the rhetoric of, oh, you sell out in Hollywood because you wore a dress. Negro, I wore a dress. It's called White Chicks. You know what we did? We did a classic. Only black people sit there and go, man, our brothers wearing dresses. Oh, so white people, when they wear dresses, when Robin Williams wears a dress in Mrs. Doubtfire, he's brilliant. When Tom Hanks wears a dress in Bosom Buddies, oh, he's brilliant, right? When Dustin Hoffman wears a dress in Tootsie,
yes,
he wins an Oscar. Black people, as soon as we put on a dress, we start tearing each other down. This is art and this is comedy. You think I'm going to tear down Flip Wilson? You think I'm going to tear down Tyler Perry? I'm not going to tear down any of these brothers. It's comedy, and we should embrace our comedy, all of it. We shouldn't have one type of humor. We should embrace all of our humor, every shade of black that is black and is beautiful. Minorities need to stick together and come together and really celebrate us.
That's a great soliloquy. That's a great soliloquy that Marlon Wayans is saying. But the problem with that is, we all know the game when it comes to the dresses in Hollywood. And it ain't just the black actors, it's the white actors as well. The only difference is, it might not be so much flack on the other side, but on our side, we already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I get deep into that as the video progresses, man. Let's get it.
We have been taught to drag each other down. It's toxic. It is so toxic. I'm just not going to be a part of that. I'm going to celebrate. And even with, like I said, Cat Brilliant, he a funny dude, man. He says crazy stuff about me, but I don't take it negative. One time he said, Marlon Wayans ain't a real comedian. I said, okay. And this is about 10 years ago. And I said, there's truth to that. There's truth to that. Because I remember when I was doing Behind the Smile with Katt, and I wasn't doing stand-up comedy all the time, but I did it for the movie because as an actor, I always dive in, right? And he was like, hey, you should do it, man. You're funny, this and that. And he was like, I got material. You want me to? I said, no. If I do it, I write my own stuff. I appreciate you. He's like, I got hours of material. No, thank you. But if I do it, I'm an actor. I'm gonna do this. So when he was talking about me not doing stand up, and I'm an actor, a comedic actor. I'm not a stand up comedian. I took that as okay. You're right. And then I went on the journey of doing specials. I went on the journey of going on the road. I am on the journey of becoming a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, I'm a much better comedian than I was when he said that. But I didn't look at it as negative. I looked at it as, okay, I got work to do. So it's always a challenge. And now I'm working my way toward my greatest me. And then I will be a comedian. And because of that, it was inspiring for me. I extracted that thing and said, okay, I'm going to use this for positive, not for negative. And I ain't going to fight you. No, man, this is nothing but love. My family got nothing but love for everybody in this industry, and we wish everybody nothing but love. That's where my brothers taught me to play.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. What Katt Williams said in the interview, and also revealing that he was told by Katt Williams himself he wasn't a real comedian, or he made that comment before. And I had a link in the description where you can watch this interview on full on Big Boy's Neighborhood, Big Boy TV YouTube channel, because the entire interview is dope. I haven't got to finish the whole entire thing yet, and I'm going to check it out a little bit later. And I got to say, two things can be correct at one time. I keep pushing that line. Really, multiple things can be correct at one time. But one thing that I have to disagree with and will always disagree with because of the reactiveness and understanding of where we are today, black men and black people speaking on dresses. This is not just a black thing for Marlon Wayans. Black people ain't the only ones who disagree with men wearing dresses. There are plenty of successful white dudes in Hollywood, in comedy, in entertainment, and in sports who will never put on a dress. They don't respect it. They don't think it's a thing that man should do. So let's separate that. Black people are not the only ones. Now, what happens is black people giving pushback on it and speaking out against it are the only ones that get circulated through the media because our voices are powerful and people like to see black drama. Exactly. Black people are not the only people with drama. Drama is a whole term, and it's an also created thing off of reflection of life. It ain't just black drama, bro. It's all type of drama.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said earlier, that's why people that don't respect they kind wearing dresses neither. The only difference is they only push the narrative that it's just black folks and not white folks. You know what I'm saying? That's the narrative that they push. But regardless, it don't matter if you're black, white, or any other race. A man wearing a dress, it's an issue. And let's be real, it's all a ritual. Like, let's keep it real. Like I always say on my channel, and I'm gonna keep saying it. All your favorite actors, actresses, whoever you look up to in the entertainment industry, you know what I'm saying? Music wise, it don't matter. They are all pawns of the industry. They is willing to do anything to get the bag, or they willing to do anything to get to that fame and that stardom. So if that means I gotta wear a dress, I gotta put on some lipstick, I gotta cross drag and cross dress and look like a woman, act like a woman, talk like a woman to get to where I'm trying to get to, That's what they gonna do. They don't care about their morals and their integrity. And that goes for any race. It ain't just black. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I speak for black folks, but it goes for any race. In my eyes, real talk. Let's get back to the rest of the video.
Everybody in life has drama. Everybody has altercations. Ours just gets promoted more and highlighted more than everybody else. And we are more colorful and passionate about things that other people might not be as passionate about, but they got drama too. So let's separate that part first and foremost. Now, when it comes to this thing in Hollywood, the emasculation of the black man in America has been going on since day one here.
Exactly.
Y'all got to know that. Once black people started getting categorized as black people, they went out of their way to emasculate us, and you have to do these things to go to the next level.
Like I said, the humiliation ritual. Look at this right here. A lot of us didn't even know Wesley Snipes wore a dress. He wore one too. You know what I'm saying? In the movie, 2-1-4. If you know about it, you know about it. You know, if you don't, look it up. That was a movie. It was him and about 3 more others that wore a dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. They go out their way to humiliate who we are. That's why it's an issue. That's why it's a problem. Because they've been trying to demasculate the black male for years. Centuries. You feel what I'm saying? And they constantly doing it and finding ways of doing it every single time. Because, you know what I'm saying, if you don't want to cross this line in Hollywood, you don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Hey, to get Oscar, because we talking about, well, he got a Grammy nomination, Robin Williams, you know, God bless his soul and everything, because I ain't going to disrespect the dead, but I'm saying, oh, he got an award for that. Well, that industry is the ones deciding the award, so why does it matter if they say, well, hey, we're going to give him an award, he wasn't addressing an award, like that justifies it.
Exactly.
They're not the end all to be all on the moral standpoint.
Exactly.
I would be fake and lying and being a fraud if I'd say I didn't grow up watching Martin and thinking Shanae and Mama Payne was entertaining.
Exactly.
Or when Jamie Foxx did it, or Medea's Family Reunion, and anybody else who played those women roles. But now where we are today, we have more understanding, we have more information, and you can't keep telling us to turn a blind eye.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, any black person in America that sit here and say, oh, I ain't never watched Martin, you a lie. Unless you just didn't grow up on Martin. We done sat here and we watched the Tyler Perry movies and, you know, Martin being Shanae, being Martin Payne's mama and all that stuff. We done seen these characters and it was entertaining. It was funny. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get deep into that as the video go. I'm going to go and let the rest of the video go, and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts on everything. Let's get it.
I get Marlon Wayans just trying to push for entertainment, for comedy, for acting, and things of that nature. But let's be for real, bro. You can't tell us that we tripping because we ain't rocking with niggas putting on dresses. And don't put that on just white and Mexicans. I did like how he said that he was critiqued before by Katt Williams, and he said, you know what? I like the positiveness. I like that he choosing to choose the high road at times. But in certain situations, it can be a positive. It might be taken as negative, but it's positive for a nigga to come out here and tell you the real and not lie to you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Every time, you can't always lead with like, hey, bro, I'm going to go in agreement. I don't have to come disrespectful to you. But, hey, nigga, nah, everything ain't peach and cream on the other side because Hollywood ain't 100% positive. The industry of entertainment ain't 100% positive. And everybody in the world ain't 100% positive. He said a lot more, gave Katt Williams his respect and everything, and said he do believe in calling people on the phone. But I just got to speak the real on that, as I did in the last video I had did on this conversation with Marlon Wayans. But this time, it was directly talking about.
And from there, I'm going to go in the video, man. Shout out to the brother Big Ant on the Urban Politicians TV YouTube channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that brother. I will leave the links down in the bottom of the description below. Yeah, man. I'm going to go and wrap the video up like this here, man. I get what Marlon Wayans is saying. I understand. I get it. But in the same camp, you already know what it is. Like you already know. Like let's keep it real. The Wayans family is an entity within itself in Hollywood. Ken Ivy, Damon, Sean, Marlon, your sister Kim, and the rest of your family tree, y'all been dominating Hollywood for years. You know what I'm saying? Whether if it's movies, TV, sitcoms, whatever it is. So the way I see it is look at it in the perspective of an up and comer who's trying to find his way into Hollywood. Now, I'm going to use this example. People may not like it, but I'm going to use it. Jonathan Majors. Look at what's happening to Jonathan Majors now. Jonathan Majors was a big time star. Well, he was an up and coming big time star. He got finished doing some of the Marvel movies. Well, yeah, I think it was probably like the new Superman movie, I believe. Well, was it Superman? I'm not sure. He did the Apollo Creed movie. He did the Creed 4, Creed 3 with his partner. You know what I'm saying? And as you know, I made a video talking about the emasculation of the black male, and I was talking about the Jonathan Majors Ebony cover where they had him looking a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave that link somewhere in the end of the video so y'all can check it out for yourself. And I was saying that then that, like I said, in Hollywood, they want you to be a certain way in order to get the graces of what they have to offer. Jonathan Majors did that, and look where they got him. He's finna see some jail time. His career is probably over. I hate to say that, all because of that white woman he was dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But the point I'm making is all in history when it comes to brothers in the dress or any man in the dress, it never was respected or looked upon. Now, yeah, we can say it was all entertaining. Yeah, it was entertaining, but now you come up in the world, you start realizing you got some knowledge yourself. You got to realize that these things are not normal. You know what I'm saying? You look at Tyler Perry. He literally created a multi-billion-dollar entity because of Medea. He didn't create it off nothing else. He created off Medea and it went from there. You feel what I'm saying? So the case in point is understanding that all these things are a mechanism and it's all an agenda. You can say it's entertainment, but who is entertaining to? And who is entertaining for is the questions that we need to ask ourselves. Now, like I said earlier, I'd be a fool and be lying to myself if I say I didn't watch no Tyler Perry movie or I didn't watch Martin or none of that when I was coming up. I'd be lying. Because again, all the shit was funny. Shanae included, all of it was funny. But now you start understanding and having the knowledge yourself, you got to start understanding that why did these people decide to do these things? And like I said, it's all about the industry. They are all pawns of the industry. You know what I'm saying? They are all pawns. They is willing to do what need to be done in order to get graces into Hollywood and everything that goes their way. You know what I'm saying? That goes for any race, but that's really more when it comes to my people in Hollywood. And that's just the truth about it. Cause let's be real. If a brother not wearing a dress or If a brother ain't acting a certain way, if he ain't acting funny, if he ain't acting like he a female or gay or whatever, will he honestly get a true part? Will he honestly be able to survive in Hollywood? Y'all can ask that question yourselves. So yeah, man, that's the video. Shout out to the brother Big Ant of the Urban Politicians TV channel, man, on YouTube. I will leave the links down in the bottom of the description below. You know what I'm saying? As always, if you want to support the channel, all you got to do is to hit that like button and that subscribe button. You dig me? Peace and one love.